positions. Yeah, and ranks are are allocated to those appointments. So that's why we only have one 4-star general. Yeah? Whilst in Uganda, you have a lot of generals who don't even have
even postings. Yes,
postings. So that's a slightly different system, and their government is also heavy with military. For instance, they have members of parliament, MPs, military officers who are MPs. The military is a constituency, so they're represented in parliament, which is unlike us. We don't have that. So the Uganda army under Museveni says they have a stake in the government because they liberated the Ugandans from. So they have a stake in government. So the military has a different standing.
Yeah, clearly a different. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's true that a rank is linked to appointment. It's not hanging.
You can't be hanging.
You cannot be promoted to stay and wait for a vacancy. You must be pegged to a certain appointment. So you are promoted to a certain appointment and duties. Those you are given duties because that appointment has duties. You cannot be hanging outside the military because you have been promoted and you hang in the air. No, you are linked to appointment. Yeah,
quite interesting. Now you know why Kenya only has one 4-star general, and the rest are under him, and that's the military band.
Yeah.
They will be doing a lot of work here today because even the anthems will be played by them. At the beginning, there will be the national anthem as well as the East African Community anthem. Let's listen a bit.
We'll soon be beginning, so kindly, I see people at the back who are still standing. Please, let's take our seats. We recognize all mourners present. Please, let's take our seats. And just to guide you on the order of the service, we'll start off with His Excellency the President joining us in this service. Then we shall receive the body of General OGOLLA, and once placed in the rightful position, we'll then have the national anthem before we have an opening prayer and a welcome note from the service leaders, those who are going to be leading us in the service this morning. After that, we'll go to the tributes, followed by the sermon, after which will conclude with a vote of thanks before proceeding to the graveside. As mentioned earlier, only those briefed will be allowed to access the gravesite because of the restrictive nature of where it is and the space. So if you have not received a brief to be at the graveside, we kindly request that we cooperate